Just a minute to confirm that we are live on yes we are. You're very welcome. This is our last session for this course, Activate or Foundations to Digital Ministry. Just a minute so that I can share this with our friends who might not be able to join us today on Zoom. All right, it is done. Thembo Charles, how have you been in light of what we've been learning? Charles, can you hear me?
Oh, yes. I can hear. Yeah, what I could say is it was a learning moment to learn new ideas and new concepts on how digital ministry works. And yeah, to know what to be done and how it's supposed to be done. I know this is just a drop in an ocean, it's not yet all, but I am just hopeful we are on the journey. So far, we are still working on how best we would carry on and also have a consistent plan, not being online today and tomorrow we are no more. Those are the things we are discussing. However, this thing I never mentioned, we also have a website which I am managing, and we are in the process of I don't know which word I can use, like restructuring it so that we can have other features activated and other stuff. The developer knows better. My work is just to do a simple work on it. So that website also would also help us in like integrating our social media links on it, but also because we have a gallery section which we want to keep uploading everything related to photos and yeah, some media stuff. So to help us have track of our events and yeah, to keep organized. So that is also ongoing. It is part of what we will be running with in terms of digital and social media management. Yeah, but in brief, what I may say is that whereas we have social medias, they are not active. There are some content that so far was put, and I've been given access to logins as an admin to all the platforms, but I haven't done anything with it. Like I said, we are in the process of making sure we have a constructive plan so that we can have that consistent um, online presence. Yeah, but what I can say in general again is that this training has been not just an eye opener, but a challenging training that the ideas, for example, I already have, never knew how to align them in a way they could work better and also in a way that is professional, not just gambling and, posting for the sake of posting, but posting to cause an impact to the audience and other people that may engage with our content. Yeah, I think for now that could be my submission.
Okay. Thank you so much, Charles. I'm really impressed with how you've taken this very seriously with your team. And it is really encouraging to know that there are people who are taking digital ministry very seriously. So thank you so much and your team. I'm impressed and really excited to hear what the plans that you're having. And we pray that in very few months, the social media platforms will be running. Yeah, they will be very active and consistent. So because of time, we are going to go straight into our session. You're welcome, Ronald. We are going to be talking about analytics today because these are numbers that are going to help us to see what is happening on our social media platforms. So you will allow me to share my screen. Is it sharing already? Oh, okay. Um, so we are going to be talking about numbers because the more you upload content, the more people are going to engage with it, and they engage with it in various ways. So many social media platforms actually help to gather analytics for you so that you don't have to worry about it. So you're able to see all the things that people, or most of the things that people are doing with your content, how they are engaging with your content. And for us, numbers are not just numbers, but they are people. Every number, there is a person behind it, and that person has a story. And we are interested in them and joining them on their journey of life and helping them to establish a relationship with God. So today we are going to go into the analytics and then also your next steps as a digital strategist. So just a recap of the things that we've looked at ever since we began. I think we began on 5th March. It's been a long journey, almost 2 months. We looked at setting your goal, where we were able to define our goals. I think I remember writing down our goals or our target audiences in the last session we had last week. But most of us at least set our goals, and we also looked at how you can know your audience, and were able to see how you can build a persona and segment it, and focus on just that one person that if you walked in a room you would be able to recognize your persona because you've researched about them deeply. You know their interests, you know who they are, you know where they spend their time, you know their aspirations. So you know this person like they were your friends, because that's the person that you want to target in the digital space. And then the other thing, we looked at social media basics, where we looked at the various social media platforms that are there. And we also talked about which people are using them. And at least in that session, we're trying to figure out, okay, which social media platform do I want to use, or where do my target audience or my persona, where do they hang out in the digital streets? So we looked at just the basics of the various social media platforms and how to use them. We looked at creating a journey. That is where you connect a clear call to action, taking people on a journey. And we came up with that rule where you say you don't just give people a call to action all the time. You take them on a journey and you build trust, and you build a community with these people. They become like your brothers and sisters before you start asking them to engage you, before you give them a call to action. So today, if you followed these few steps that we looked at, by today you will be able to have some people in your social media accounts, people who are engaging with you. And so now we are looking at evaluating our effectiveness, the things that we've been doing. How are they working? Are they making any impact or not? And by how we do that is by evaluating the numbers, the data that is that sometimes social media even gives to us. So I think, Charles, you've shared really just about the idea that you are having. We have Peace on the call. At least I know her target audience. She wants to reach out to young girls. Yeah, so you have a plan, you came up with a strategy of how you're going to be reaching out to them. And I remember, I think at some point when we finished our session 3 that was talking about social media basics, we say that, okay, let all of us go out and launch. So initially, I believe that your digital campaign should be up and running. Your social media platforms are up and running. So we are going to evaluate our effectiveness against your SMART goal, because you look at the things that are happening on your social media and you weigh them against your SMART goal, and then we evaluate ourselves and even come up with next steps. So how do you do that? As I said, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they all give analytics, they all give numbers. Then how do you track your user footprint, or how do you track the way your user is engaging with you? Number one, you need to look at where that person is coming from. Remember, as you're looking at your target audience, you're also trying to define the kind of people, where, like, their geographical location. Is it at Chambogo University? Is it from Makerere? Is it a Ugandan? Is it where like, you're trying to define where these people are coming from? And actually, analytics, I know, like YouTube, it will show you where most of your audience is coming from. If it is Uganda, the US, the Ethiopia, they will give you those percentages and show you where most of your either followers or subscribers or views are coming from. And then also you will be looking at the things that you need to track against, let me see, against your goal. Is what did they look at? Also, that one, I hope I'm going to just show you by the end of this session, to just go through some analytics to show you uh, things that we are just even talking about. So what did they look at? What did these people look at? And then also, what did they do? Did they comment? Did they share? Did they just swipe away? Did they, how did they engage? Did they watch more of your videos? Did they download? What did they subscribe? Did they follow? What did they do? Did they visit your profile? So action helps you to know, okay, many people are actually clicking on my videos, or they are commenting, or they are sharing. And that helps you to actually evaluate yourself and also come up with action steps of what are you going to do about it, and what were the results. Remember that at the end of the day, you have a SMART goal. You're saying that I want to see this. I want to have more subscribers. I want more people to send me emails. I want this or the other. So you weigh the results that you have seen against your SMART goal. I remember when we were beginning, I was saying your goal could be that you want people to comment, or you want people to send you an email, to DM you, to send you a message, and then you put up a video and it has 1 million views, but zero messages in your inbox. Now, there you're going to and say, well, you did well, you went viral, you had 1 million views, but in regards to your SMART goal, you actually had zero, because no one sent you a message. And then that one, you need to go back and find out, why did this video do so well, but no one messaged me? Was it that maybe your call to action wasn't clear, that people did not realize that actually what you wanted them to do was to send you a message? So you start evaluating when you look at the results against the SMART goals that you found out. And I can give an example. I had, by then I was very active on my YouTube channel. And at first, my focus was to reach out to women, but I would put up videos and I realized that, I'm sorry, I'm getting many calls. Yeah, so I realized that I was getting more men watching my videos than women. And then also at some point, I think I had very few people below 20 years who are watching my videos. So I had to go back and say, okay, why is it that people who are in their 40s and 30s are viewing my videos? well, that was in my target audience because I wasn't targeting young people. I was talking to more of women, maybe young professionals mainly. So that was in my target audience. So it helps you to go back and you review, why are men, what am I talking about that is bringing men more than women to my YouTube or to my videos, and that helps you to review your content, review your call to action. You do reviews as you go along. And so Bill Gates, I think you all know him. He says that he's a tech person, a tech guru. He says, when we see numbers, we see people. The moment you see that 1 million people viewed, or 10 people, let me not go above, 10 people viewed your video. For us in ministry, we are not just looking at maybe the money, the monetization, and what will come with that, or the leads. No, you're looking at 10 people were exposed to something that is going to impact their lives or will change their lives. So behind every number that you see on your social media accounts, remember that there is a person, a live person, and that person has a story. That person is living. They are looking for something. They are searching for something. And how we always pray that they will meet God on their journey in life. And then also there is this quote from our Digital Academy website that every number has a name, every name has a story, and every story matters to God. It's actually, I think, our VP, the Global Vice President for Digital Strategies, Campus Crusade, who said this, that every number has a name, every name has a story, and every story matters to God, whichever person is engaging with your content. And that also goes back to those who are, yeah, even those who are abusing you, they have a story. Why are they angry? Why are they abusing you? And every story, their story, they also matter to God. When you look at every person that engages with your content from that lens, or with those with that mindset, begin to you begin to have compassion for every person, whether they are abusing you, whether they are engaging a lot. You're not just looking at them as views or people who are going to help you go viral. No, you care about just that one person who watched your video and commented. Not, you see, like how Jesus left the 99 to go for this one sheep. That is also how we start looking at these numbers, that you're not going to mind whether your video gets only 10 people. You know that this one person, their story matters to God, and you can reach out to them. You can speak Christ into their lives, So you stop looking at the many, you start focusing on every person with a different mindset. And of course, there are two lenses to analytics. There is the corporate one that I've been talking about, where people are looking at, for them, they are there for business. People are there for trending, they are there to make money, get monetized, and all that. But for us, it's quite different, because it is a conversion or a click to them or a view, a subscriber to us. It is not just a subscriber, it is a person with a name and a story. And you're going to pursue that one person. Like your life depends on it, because for you, you're not, and it is there is a thin line between that, because we all want to have 1,000 subscribers, 5,000, 20 million, we all want to see all those numbers, big numbers on our socials. But for us, that is not what we are up to. We are up to just that one person that God wants to use you to reach. And of course, the primary goal for them, it's about maximizing profit. For us, it is seeing where God is at work in the lives of people. The methodology, definitely, people are there to make money, and they will do anything that it takes to maximize their profit online. But for us, it is about serving the user's spiritual journey. Like I've said, when someone abuses you, you're not going to abuse them and block them, because that is what other people are going to be doing online. For you, you're looking at, how do I serve this person? Why are they angry? Why are they mad? Why is it that every time I put up a video about Jesus, they are abusing me? Maybe they are on a journey where they are battling. They are in a very dark place in their spiritual lives. Maybe they are angry at God, or something happened that really shook their faith. And that could be a journey that they are on. So for you, you don't look at just exploiting people and making sure that you've seen many people who use thumbnails and you click on this video and the thumbnail is far from what was meant in the video, but people will use anything to hook people to get them to click on their video. For us, we do not do that. You go there, the child of God, and you go there with authenticity. You go there with integrity and honesty. We cannot use the same. You can use the same principle, because the principle is you have to use a very good thumbnail that is going to cause someone to click, but you're not going to now go deeper and use a lie to hook people to your video. Or they say the principle is that your title should be having keywords. It should be what someone is going to be searching for. It should also be like, I don't want to say enticing, but it should cause someone to click and watch your video. But you're not going to put things that are lies just so that you can get people to click. Because for us, we are not there just to exploit people or the consumer behavior. We are there to serve people. And the end result, a completed transaction, definitely for us, it is a transformed life. And even if you're there to be monetized, still you have to be very mindful of whatever things or whatever principles and guidelines that you're following online. So I think, let me just see. Analytics help you to see exactly where God is at work in people's lives online, like we have already said. And I want to, just on this note, how do I want to see if I can open. Okay, let me just join with my phone. I want to close this. No, it's not work. It's not working. But still, let me see if I can join with my phone. Okay, thank you. Patience, you're welcome. I hope I can be able to go to my other account without having feedback. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to go to my channel that I've talked about, and we will look at some analytics of some videos, because I might be saying analytics and you're like, okay, what are you meaning? What are analytics? So let me share my screen. Are you seeing my screen? Okay. Just want to be sure that, yeah. Okay, so these are many videos that I did. I'm going to look for one of the videos that I know that I think men watched more. There is a video that this one. Okay. Can you see my, okay, I don't know how to, if you look at my video, you'll see analytics. Do you see where my cursor is? Do you see analytics there? So if you have, let's say, YouTube, or when you go on TikTok or Instagram, Facebook, they all have analytics. And maybe I'm not going to go into the details of how you get them, because that's another session. But today we can look at some of the things that I've been talking about, some of the analytics that I've been talking about. So this, let me see. If you look at my video, it shows that it had 350 views, and that was 440 more than usual. And maybe I can give an opportunity to ask, why do you think, or if you are watching, if this is you, this is your YouTube channel, remember, you're not just looking at numbers, you're interpreting numbers. What would that mean for you? That your views, you got 350 views, but the performance, you got more than 440 more than usual. How would you interpret that? You can unmute and share. Patience or Charles or Ronald. Oh, does someone want to answer? Just to give it a try.
I want to, but when I am making, I don't want to know.
Let me just.
Okay, thank you, Auntie Edith. For me, if it were me, I would think that I have talked about something that most people are maybe interested in. That's what would come into my mind. I'd be like, I'd go back, evaluate, see the ones before and this one, and compare notes. What did I say that was new? If I get it out, spot it out, then I'll be like, looks like I have my content has to be, I need to surround my content around this, around maybe this that I have spotted out. Yeah.
Yeah, so Peace, I think you have the point that it would mean that the topic that you talked about, actually people are interested, and you will actually see it through that people are not just watching. You will see the consistency. Let's just go on and see. If I talk about consistency, you will see the watch hour. It says that 10.4 more than usual. So that means that actually people watched it, but they stayed more than other videos. Yeah. And then even you see that this video, that subscribers, it shows that total change in subscriber count from people viewing this video since it was published. It shows that 5 people actually subscribed as a result of this video. And of course, you will see if there is a curve of how it performed. When you go down, you see the average view duration, 2 minutes and 5:59 seconds. Average percentage viewed, 13.4%. It means that out of that whole video, people watched 13% of it on average. Yeah. And then you see 51% of views are still watching at around that mark, which is below typical. Learn more by comparing to your other videos. So you're able to see, okay, why is it that people watch until this point? Did I say something? Why, you see? So the overview, you can see more, like there is a lot more that you can see about this video, but I will not go there. And then of course, this is Rich. When you go on the reach, it still shows you how views found you, how viewers found you under suggested videos, which is good really for algorithms that the YouTube was suggesting it to other people. Then browse features, 17% from the browse features, external, maybe from either I shared it on my status and people watched it, direct or indirect. And remember, you're not just looking at this, you're interpreting, you're analyzing it of why how come YouTube suggested. So maybe it's with the topic that I talked about was good, so you realize that I have only 350 views, but when you come to impressions, it shows you that 62.6% from YouTube recommending your content. Yeah, like it was, the impression is actually high of, yeah, of 15.2K. This video appeared to 15K people. And it shows you the click rate, it shows you views from impressions, 159. It is a little, it's not too bad being an unknown YouTuber. So you realize that when you see all this, it is like WhatsApp, it gives you a lot of data that you can use to, you use to make decisions and say, okay, what do I move forward, what do I change, or can I actually, if I was serious, then I would have continued to talk about this. What is wrong with women should do this, women shouldn't do this, men are tired. And I would get a lot of, because this really showed that people actually liked this video, and YouTube liked it because it pushed it to 15K people. Let me see. If we go to audience, if I go to audience engagement, you're able to see, let me just go to audience, where you're also able to see where people, remember when we talked about where people are coming from, it shows you. It came mainly, most of the people who are watching my video were from the US and Uganda. So if I'm targeting Ugandans, I'll be like, how come United States people watched my video? I want more Ugandans. So what do I need? Do I need to throw in more Luganda words? Do I need to change and talk about Luganda, use some Luganda? What do I need to do? So it also, you don't just look and celebrate, oh, my video is really trending in the US. No, it is more on going back to your goal. What is my goal? Is it to reach out to Ugandans or to everyone? If it is to reach out to Ugandans, then I have to look at that. I see that age and gender, there is not enough demographic data to show this report, but sometimes you see women, this number, age 15. I think there is actually a YouTube Studio app that you can download, and it will give you all this information. You're able to see the comments, like you can go deeper and deeper and deeper on everything. You're able to go and search, and learn more on how your video actually did. And maybe if we can just get another video, let me get one of those performance videos. And it is interesting that I used to do, by then I would do I used to do travel videos. Like when I travel for ministry, I do, then I stopped. But they were doing well. But let me see if I can get one. Okay, I'll get this one from, I went for South Africa. So you will remember the other watch hour was like 10. I don't remember how many hours I got, but from this one, you see 2K, 1.5K more than usual views. Like I got a lot of views on this one. Got 16 more subscribers. Watch hour, it was high. So if I was serious by then, I would have maintained because all my travel videos were doing well. Yeah, then you come to the audience. Still, let's see where most people were watching from. Definitely, the many people who are watching were from South Africa because anyway, I was talking about South Africa. Yeah. So if you click on views by geography, you're also still able to see their line charts. There's a lot. So as you put your videos up, patience with uses WhatsApp, I think now shows us likes and it shows people who have liked, they are improving, shows you which person has liked, people can reshare and all that. It can give you that. But if you're like on TikTok, I'm sorry, I'm using, but we could have gone maybe TikTok and Instagram. It gives you all those analytics. So as you put your what is it called? As you put your videos and content online, make sure that you're also daily you're watching your analytics. I remember sometimes I would go on my analytics when I've uploaded a video and they tell you you could maybe change your thumbnail. It is not working. And the moment you change the thumbnail, the video moves. So you do not just wait until evening. No, you keep watching and seeing what are they suggesting. If it is a title, they will tell you the title is not really working so well. So probably you can change and do these changes. And when you do it, you see your video moving, going to as many people as possible. And this one we are talking when you're not like paid ads and all those things. There's that where you can pay and YouTube just pushes your video. Here we are talking about manual reach. Yeah. So you need to not just post, even if it is TikTok, if you're very intentional, because remember digital ministry here, you're being intentional. When you post, remember to go and watch analytics. Set time just to see how you're doing and which changes you can make. Yeah, but then also it helps you with engagement because they will show you the comments that have come. If you have like the YouTube Studio app, I want to say app for lack of a better word, the comments appear there. You don't have to go to YouTube. You go there and engage with the people who are commenting, the messages that are coming in. So when it is a little bit really actually intense, it's not like you just post a video and you go and sleep. No, you post a video and follow it up, so I'm going to pause here. I don't know if there is any question before I continue. I would love to hear from you. What do you think from what you've just seen, or what new insights are you getting? Anyone you want to share, please?
Okay, yeah. So when Natalie was sharing about analytics, is it analytics? Yes. Analytics. There is just a post that I posted today on TikTok. It was just text. Yeah, because they had given us an assignment. You can imagine where the people that do the last minute people. Yeah. So my goal, just like it is to reach the young people. Is it young? But yeah, the young girls, yes. Though my age bracket is from 18 to 35. And so when I've seen my analytics, most of the people that have watched are female, 63%. They're females, and the age is For 18 to 24, it's 27%, and 25 to 34, which is I think the one that I would really want. There I would English, please. Which is the age bracket that I think I would focus more on. 25 to 34, 52% people are the ones that have watched. So I was here smiling and I'm like, okay. And Ugandans are the ones that have watched it most. I'm like, I'm not doing so bad. Yes. I just now need to sit down and really think so well about and get content around what I shared today. Yeah.
Okay, I think we should give some digital hand clap for Peace. Let's give her some flowers. That's encouraging. Yeah, I'm really excited for you. You see, when you look at analytics, you actually get happy. You forget about the two views and the 1,000 views, and you're like, well, I'm reaching my audience. I'm reaching my persona. There is that excitement that comes with it. So well done, Peace. I'm really happy for you. Yes, Patience, you have a question?
Thank you so much, Auntie Eddie. It's beautiful for everyone.
Hi, Pesh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you personally.
Yeah, thank you so much for this analysis. Personally, I didn't know about that. And I'm here smiling because it's something new to me. I didn't know it was there. I used to just based on the lines and the comments, and that was it for me. I think that's why somehow I sometimes discourage. But now we do. I think I'll go back.
I didn't. Are you still? We cannot hear
I
you
try
very
to.
well.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, I was saying sorry about that. Someone had called. I'm like, I think I'll go back and now try to check and see whether I'm reaching to my real audience, because truthfully I've been on TikTok but I didn't know anything to do with analytics. So when you're sharing, I'm like, wow, especially now when Peace came in, I'm like, wow, so this thing also exists. So thank you so much. Otherwise, I think I wouldn't have known about this. I really appreciate. After this, trust me, I'm going to check on mine and I'll come to your inbox. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me just, if you can allow me, I'm going to join quickly so that we can do this practically. I can just scroll with my phone through all the social media platforms to just show you where to get analytics. Yeah, just a minute and I join. I'm trying to. I hope you can hear me. So, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So this is TikTok. This is one of the videos that I posted. You can see already down the, okay, let me just go back to show you how I got. I went to the video. Let me see. Yeah, I went to the video and I will do, and when I clicked on it, you see those round 3 dots down below the, below the icon or blue mark, the 3. I clicked there and then it brings download, increase views and whatnot. You'll see the analytics there and you go to analytics, and that is where you get all the analytics from Right Piece. I believe that's where I've not yet done that. That's where you got it. Yeah. So you see the overview, you see viewers, there is engagement. Let me see. Female at least are the ones who watched, and you can see age group. You see locations. Interesting because I was in Malawi, so I'm not surprised that it was pushed to Malawi. Yeah, you can see which people really watched. And then engagement, I don't know what is there, but we can figure it out. Yeah, so that is for TikTok. And then probably I will rush to Instagram so that we can also figure it out together. I hope you are following. And you go to, oh, Pesh, please, you can go ahead.
I'm sorry to take you back. My network had jumped a bit. I didn't see that part of TikTok where you went. So if you don't mind, please, because that's where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, I've switched back to TikTok. Are you able to see my screen on TikTok?
Not
It
yet.
has
I'm
not
seeing
yet. Okay, let me stop. How do this? Okay, let me stop sharing and go back. If you have any question, I'm trying to rush through because of time. Please. Okay, so I went to my profile. And let me get another video that tried to do well. So can you see are you able to see my video, Patience, on my screen?
Yes, I can see.
You see the 3 dots?
Yes.
So you go on the 3 dots and then you see analytics down there below WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So you go there and you find all your analytics right there. And I believe if you download this, I see TikTok Studio. I'm just clicking to see what is there. I believe there are more analytics right there. So that's where you find your analytics from.
It's fine then. Thank you so much.
Okay. Then let me go to Instagram. I think we had someone who was who wanted to do Instagram. I think it is Darius. He's not here today. So I'll go there also quickly, and probably Facebook. Specific. Okay, let me just get one of the videos. I don't know how to meanwhile find analytics for what? Yeah, I think for Instagram it is Insights. It's called Insights. Am I very quick? I'm sorry. So for Instagram, you still go to those 3 dots that you see opposite the name, Life Ministry Uganda. I hope you can see them. You click on the 3 dots and they will bring this. So you scroll down to View Insight. We see that one? Charles, can you see that, or Patience?
Yes, Ma, I can
Yes.
see.
Okay, so you see View Insights and you go there, then you're able to see how your video did. You know, it's very interesting that many times you just focus on the likes that you've got or the comments, and you see 63 people viewed this video. And for me, I don't take that for granted, 63 are many people who watched the video. And just seven people liked. But like yourself, you watch and you don't like. So that is why we need to go deeper to look at these numbers, because it is really not about people who have liked or commented. No, there are many people, and the more you see which people, it helps you to see, okay, maybe why people did not comment in this video, I never put any call to action for them. So how do I improve that? How do I make people to engage more? Should I remind them, please share, subscribe, like, comment? You hear many people saying that. That is them actually trying to let people to engage, because at the end of the day, I want the views, I want the likes. I tell them, share the video, download if you must, you subscribe, follow, please comment, hit the like. It's not because people are just saying them for nothing. No, they are saying them so that they can drive engagement. And I don't want to go into that detail because there are many benefits to it when people engage with your content. So that is why you need to view, because the fact that 63 viewed, no one liked, a few liked, no comment, no one shared, then I go back to why is it like this, So when you go on to engagement, you can see that people by this minute, people were bored already, or they just scrolled through. So that one also helps me to see, okay, it shows that out of this, no one followed, no one visited the profile. There were just a few likes, there were a few, no zero reposts. So you don't just focus on the zero. You're like, my goodness, no one really liked my post. Remember, we are not just these 7 people, these are God's people. So you don't just focus on the zeros. You focus on what do I need to do to make sure that the analytics so to make sure that people engage with my content as I want them to do. We are celebrating the 63, but then we are looking at the share, 0 repost, 0 comment. I'm like, okay, what does that mean? So it is not, people are not liking. No, it is what do I need to do to make sure that I drive people to do what I want them to do according to my SMART goals. When you go to the audience, it also shows you that 73% of the people who watched were followers. Now, I want also the video to go to non-followers and actually cause them to follow. What do I need to do? So those are things that we need to be focusing on. I will also run quickly to Facebook, and I see, and as we talk about numbers, I always get people who always tell me that, I manage Life Ministry accounts. They tell me, we usually see you posting and no one likes. But like on Instagram, I was shocked that in 7 days, I think, we don't have so many views, we don't have so many likes. That's what I always think. But in a week, over 15K people who are engaging with our content with the little effort I'm putting in. So I always wonder, I'm like, okay, how about if I put in a lot of effort? Even if only 2 people like, but the fact that 15K people were reached and they got to know about Life Ministry Uganda, for me, that is something to celebrate. So just give me a few minutes so that I can go to Facebook, and I also show you the analytics there. Okay. Okay. I will still log into the Life Ministry and then share my okay. So that is for Life Ministry Uganda. You already see that for YouTube, for Facebook, you see insights and ads, especially this one is for a page. I don't know about when it is just a personal profile. But this is the Life Ministry Uganda page. So you already see insights and ads. I can boost if I want to. We'll see. You see, this video only has 6 likes. It has 1 comment. It has 1 share. But when you go to see the total insights, you see that it was seen by 124 people, which is, for me, is something that we can celebrate. When you go on see dashboard, it now gives you deeper insights. From the past 28 days, we've had 2.6K views and more engagements. And all this helps me to know, okay, what am I doing well? What am I not doing well? And which people are engaging with our content, you know? So that, I think I will just stop here. But when you continue deeper and deeper, you see the way people are engaging with your content. I will encourage you to utilize insights. And remember, you're not posting and stopping there. No, you're posting and you will post and engage. As you post, you're engaging. As you post, so that means that being a digital and as that is the same thing with content creators. These people that we see are doing well. I think for Christians, that's where sometimes we lose it, because we think you just post and run away. No. For the serious content creators in the world, they take it as a full-time job. Take it as your second job, that you know that you will have time, set time aside to create content. If you're using the ministry, Life Ministry content, let's say that we're already having the Jesus Film and God Tools, you still also get time to schedule the post, and you post. And when you post, you know that throughout the day, yes, I've set aside times where I'm going to be checking the analytics to see what they are telling me, the insights they are giving me, so that my post can do better, so that I can reach my audience. So like Peace has said, when she looks at, hey, this post was liked like this and this and this, it helps her to know, okay, maybe I can take people now on this journey. How do I build on this until I give them a call to action on the 10th post, on the 8th post, you know? So you're looking and internalizing, you're taking notes, you have your book and you're taking notes, and you're taking it seriously, because you're literally engaging with God's people. So we cannot just post and sleep and remember, oh, I posted yesterday, let me go there and check. No, you're posting and consistently building on what you're posting so that you can do better and better and better. You will allow me to just quickly share the few slides that I have, and then we will finish. I hope this is getting you excited. I think it always excites me when I look at the numbers. I always sometimes forget and focus on, you focus on the 7 views that you're seeing, not knowing that 100 plus people actually viewed your video, and just like Patience are confirmed, they just viewed and scrolled up, you know, you forget to like, you know, you just don't like. And that is where, if you want people to engage with your content, be intentional and tell people what to do. I've seen people in their videos in YouTube and they're like, before I continue, really, if you're up to here, you subscribe. The subscribe button is in red. Subscribe, comment. So you'll have to look for ways. I like, my sister has a YouTube channel and she always asks people, tell me where you're watching from. And maybe people just love talking about their country. You'll see people, I'm watching from Kenya, I'm watching from what, I'm watching. And the more they comment, the more YouTube is going to push her video. So you have to be creative and look for ways of how you're going to make your audience to engage with your content. Yeah, if you want people, they are no longer viewing, in the next video I'll make sure that I tell people to subscribe, follow, like, share, comment. Tell them what you want them to do at least. So we've come to the end. You have literally done the intro course and made it this far. You have an idea, you have you know how to come up with a user journey, you have the tools to measure it, which is the analytics. So really, if you don't do anything at this point, because you have the foundations, you've laid the foundation, if there is anything that we can train you again after here. It is building on the foundation that you've built. You have all the basics that you want and need to have a thriving digital ministry. It might not teach you how to be creative, but you have the basics. And I'm really thankful to God. I think the person who never missed any sessions, they are there. Charles was reminding me the other time. I really want to thank you so much for being here and pushing and pushing. It's been almost 5 months, you know. So thank you so much for coming this far. So right now we can say you're a digital strategist, a seasoned one, and I hope that you will not sleep on what you've learned. It always bothers me when I go to a seminar and will learn things and then stop there. I don't like those kinds of things. I would rather remain at home and sleep. So you've been putting aside 1 hour for 2 months almost to learn these things. Please, you be a practitioner. By implementing, launch your prepared user journey. Charles, I will encourage you, begin with what you have. You do not have to wait until you've learned how to create content. No, you can start with graphics. You can start with text. You can just start with videos that you will record with just your phone. Begin now. Launch already if you have not yet. And build consistency. I will encourage peace. Continue posting until you're there, you know, and then continue listening intently. Review analytics to see where God is moving, to see how God is using your content to reach people, and see, analyze and weigh it against your SMART goals and come up with creative ways. Learn, research, read, follow other people that are doing the same thing that you are doing to learn from them. Keep learning and improving and listening so that your goal is balanced with what you're doing. And of course, refining your approach based on real human feedback. Please listen to people. People will tell you in the comment section. I remember like my sister, people will tell her, Lillian, your audio is no longer good. Oh, we cannot hear you, or this. Don't be defensive, you know. You listen, because those are the people that you're reaching. So refine your approach based on the feedback people are giving. Even those who are abusing you, that is feedback. So you need to pay attention to all of it, and then try again, persevere, relaunch, and continue the cycle. You can change. It's not like it is cast in stone that you have to remain with your goal. No, you might try, and you realize, like Pesh, what I was telling you, your goal is to reach young people, but you've already launched and seen that the firstborn daughter target audience or segment is yearning and crying, and there is a great need. So you don't have to remain and say, no. That is God already directing you and saying, can you focus your energies here? You know, so you do not have to keep in one line and say, I said this SMART goal. So no, it can change as the Spirit leads you. So keep on trying this and listening and going back to God until many people get to know about Jesus. And then, like myself, I started with women. I dropped it, and right now my YouTube channel, I am using it mainly to talk about digital, helping people to launch into the digital space. And that is why I was intentional to live stream these sessions there, because I know I'm building a library. I do not have to, just a minute, just a minute. I just want to make sure that, yes, I didn't lose people on YouTube. I don't have to do this intro, this basics to digital again. No, now I can lead people. I have an entire class online. So you can keep on changing. I literally changed my goal over and over again. At some point, I wanted to be monetized. Now it's no longer a priority. So you can keep on changing. But if you're not yet part of the Digital Strategies Network for Uganda, please, you can join us. When you join the local one, you are able, there are thousands and thousands of digital strategists. We have a global community, a global DS community, even on WhatsApp. If you join the local one, you get to join other digital strategists, and you hear stories from China, from Tanzania, from Cameroon, from the UK, to learn and hear what people are doing. And that always encourages me. I learn, but I get to know what is happening out there. So remember that every story out there, every person online matters to God. And my charge to you is that you go out there and find them. Any person who is online matters to God. Please, if you're targeting the health workers, go there and find them. If you're targeting young girls, find them. If you're targeting the youth, find them. Darius, who is targeting boys, high schoolers, go out there and find them. Auntie Frida, I think, was targeting women. Go and find them. Faith, who is targeting children, let her go and find them online. All audiences of all ages, races, they are online. And imagine this class, if each one of us did our part, how many people and how many audiences are going to be impacted just by this small team of about maybe 10 people. So that is that is my charge to you. I really pray that you don't sleep on this. And definitely we will have level 2 depending on what we are doing and the stories that I'm hearing. Keep me in the loop, share those stories, and we'll celebrate together. If we launch a level 2, which we definitely will, yeah, you will be they will be the ones going to level 2 so that we can go. I know we've been talking about a number of things that we maybe never, what should I call it? We did not go deeper into them, like social media. We did not go into content creation. Charles was talking about he wants to learn, how do I create content, We didn't go deeper into content creation. We didn't go deeper into all the social media platforms and all that. So level 2 will take us a little bit deeper, but it is going to come after we've implemented and have heard so many stories from us. So I just want to give an opportunity. I want us to finish by 8:30, an opportunity to ask, just in case you have something to share or ask. And then the few of us who are here will turn on our cameras and we take a group photo and we'll call it a day. Yes, Patience.
Yeah, thank you so much for another opportunity again. I'm sorry I'm talking so much, but I just want to say thank you. Bambi, may God bless you abundantly, because it's you opened actually my eyes to the digital ministry stuff. Like, all I knew was I need to reach out to the people I see. And my phone or my social media part, it was for something else. I used to post about godly things, but it wasn't intentional. Until when I met you, you really made it real for me, and you put in a lot of light, and I saw meaning on it, that I really don't need to drag myself. I don't need, to have a microphone and stand on the pulpit and preach the word. No, I can reach out to people wherever I am, because I'm always, actually, if there is something I spend my time with 24/7, it's my phone. And I realize that I can capitalize on that and let Jesus be known to the world. So thank you so much. May the Lord bless you. May God increase you. May God meet all your heart's desires, because you've really made me realize something that I thought it would not. And I think I'm going to pass on this unto also people whom I get into contact with, because I believe that there are many people who are like me, like they don't know anything, and yet they can reach out. So thank you so much, Bambi. God bless you so much for me.
Amen. Thank you so much, Pesh. That is encouraging to know that someone is catching the fire and is ready to pass it on. I'm really humbled by your feedback. Anything from Charles or anyone online? Let me see. You'll say it in your own words. Charles, would you love to share something? Since we are few here, we can all say something and we'll conclude.
Yeah, thank you. I would say, may God bless you for the investment you have put in. Yeah, I wanted to say a certain proverb, but I don't know how to say it in English. I only know it in my language. But anyway,
You can say
um,
it, someone to translate for you.
oh, maybe peace can translate.
Yeah.
In my language, you have a proverb that says, "Akakalo misiri kakasubamu." I don't know it in English. Maybe peace you will
Peace
translate.
and
But I just want to say God bless you for this work. I know God is at work in our lives, and He has appointed us to work with Him, not just to work alone. There's a reason to why we are here, to why we got connected. Yeah, like the Bible says, we did not choose Him, but rather He chose us. And there is a purpose that He chose us. It was to bear much fruit. I thank God that you're already bearing fruit through us. So you need to pray for us that we remain connected to the vine so as we may also bear fruit and have an impact to the world and to the people God will have appointed for us to reach to. So it's of great honor that, yeah, you were able to learn the things, practice them, and pass them to us, which I pray that it should be generational, that us who are here undergoing this would not just sit on this wisdom, on these skills, and and it looks like you never did anything. So this seed that you have planted in us, I pray that should sprout, that it may as well multiply and grow to impact, yeah, the people of God. I know it's not easy, it's not always on a linear or in a straight line, but like I said, God is at work and is working with us. Yeah, otherwise, that's what I could say. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Charles. I'm really encouraged by that. Please keep passing it on. I think I've shared my story of how I began. It was a thing of learning, loving what I've learned, and wanting every other person to hear about it. So be ambassadors for digital ministry, because the truth is that digital space needs you and needs the people that you know. So be digital strategies ambassadors or digital ambassadors in your circles. Lastly, peace, and then we will close.
Okay, I had whispered to Auntie Edith that Patience has already spoken for what I wanted to. She said I could speak in other words, but honestly, I think somehow I had started my thing, yeah, and then I reached and paused. I think I needed direction, and this is exactly the direction I needed. So thank you so much, Auntie Edith, because I can imagine if you did not if you didn't give me the opportunity to join your class, I would still be there thinking a lot of things. But now I have direction, and you helped me actually rule out my goal like really well, because at first I think they were just ideas. And then you're like, let me first try this and what. Yeah, but now I structured down. I mean, I have now something that is structured. I wrote down my things, but then I had nothing written down. I think what was written down was just the topics I want to talk about, yeah, and the idea and the people I want to reach to, what was just in the mind. But now I had to write down my things, the goal, the objectives, all that down. So thank you so, so much. And also I pray that indeed we shall not disappoint you. Yeah, because if we are thanking you like this and we have spent how many months in class and then not have a story or not start or not be intentional, really that would not really be good of us. But yeah, we thank God for the grace. We thank God for also the provision of He has provided, that we are able to join this class. And yeah, I thank God for us that were consistent. I think I missed one class. That was about, yes, I think that was when I was not well. But I'm also praying for those that are in a group that have not been attending, that they at least watch the YouTube videos so that they can catch up. But otherwise, thank you so, so much. May God bless you and your ministry and in everything that you do. Yeah.
Amen. God is hearing all those prayers, and I'm smiling from ear to ear. I really didn't know how we're going to. I remember drawing that roadmap, and I'm like, from March 5th up to 28th April. My goodness, that felt like it's a lot of time, and I didn't know how I was going to manage amidst my schedules. But God has been faithful. That I think it was only one Thursday when I couldn't really make it. Yeah, but I'm really glad and grateful to God that we've come to the close of this class. Level 2 will come. Just keep on doing what we've learned. So if you can, not if you can, we are few, so you'll turn on the video and we'll take a group photo and I will pray for you and we will commission one another to go into the digital space as God's ambassadors. Yeah. So Pesh, if you can turn on your video for a few minutes, and Charles and Peace. No, you're very dark.
Is it me who is not turning their camera on? I'm not sure why my camera is only showing darkness.
Charles, we are not seeing you. You're also looking for lights, like.
No, I'm not looking for light. I think I activated the camera. That's not what I'm using. So I'm figuring, okay. There we go.
I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Yay.